Hi there. So
welcome to my end.
I re-rolled some quests on the Asian servers in the last couple of days, and it turned out really well. As you can see, we have 3 quests for the Paladin, 2 for 60 gold and 1 for 40 gold. So Paladin it is today. Let's see if we have an offering for a Paladin hero in the arena. No, we haven't. So then I'm going to play ranked today. As you can see, the Paladin has never been played before by me on the Asian account. So we have to deal with the 10 basic cards that the class offers us. Well, because we are going to, or I'm going to get a lot of gold here, 160 gold. I have already collected 660 gold on this account, and I have an active arena pass. I think we can start it today with purchasing and opening packs. So I think 2 is a good number here. Exciting. Okay, nothing too exciting, I guess. Wow, Defender of Augurs, pretty cool. Fire, Stoneforged, Husband Fury. Nothing. Maybe the Defender of Augurs is cool. Maybe this. The other cards aren't really helpful with the Paladin. So let's see the next one. Oh, no Legendary Forest today. And Priestess. Maybe if we wanted to play some kind of zoo deck. Harvest Golem is really nice though. Jungle Panther can be cool. Okay, so I think that, well, average packs, I would say. So, in the last videos I showed you some basic principles of the game. Building a deck, playing ranked, win games. So, the decks that I showed were far away from being perfect, even regarding the cards that I had. But it showed that it doesn't have to be a perfect deck to win games. Even if you play against paladins that have legendaries and epics and play them all along, you can handle to win. For those who haven't seen, you can check out the priest video, which was the first one. So today since I have to win 5 games, I think it is time to show another basic principle of the game, which includes improving the deck with the cards you get. So we will level the Paladin and get more strong cards. So we'll have to change the deck, and maybe regarding the meta or the opponents we check out, may want to improve the deck that we're going to build here. So the Paladin has strong cards, but I wouldn't consider these as much strong cards or many strong cards. You may see a lot of strong 4-drops coming up in the leveling process, like Truce of the Champion, which is one of the main reasons to play Paladin in my opinion. It's a very nice card. Blessing of Kings can be nice. And Consecration is really strong against rush decks that plays minion over minion over minion. Turn 4, most of them are gone. Hammer of Wrath is a cool card that we have now. So let's check what cards we got here. So since you saw the 2 packs that I opened, I think we have cards from 3 decks so far, packs. So not too many. And as you can see, I checked the expert set and I didn't get any Paladin cards. But we will see how far this gets. So what of the cards that I got from packs should be included here, or do I want to include here? well, we don't have access to the True Silver Champion, but the South Sea deckhand could be nice with Light's Justice, which is, to be honest, not a really good card, but I guess we could use it. So let's check. Can use this. Blessing of Might. Well, let's see if that fits the deck. Hammer of Wrath is, I would consider, the strongest card here, because it is nice removal, deals 3 damage and pays for itself in terms of card draw. Holy Light is very weak if you don't build a deck that needs it in some ways, because you spend a card and do nothing on the board. Hand of Protection might be included here, I will put it there, but I think you shouldn't, or I shouldn't add too many cards that targets minions without having minions in the deck or on the board. But Hand of Protection allows some very favorable traits on the board, like Blessing of Kings of Might does. So let's check the expert set cards. I think if we run Light's Justice, South Sea deckhand might be good. Warring Infiltrator is a good card. Oops. So the Loot Hoarder is a nice card. Earthen Ring Farseer is cool. Harvest Golem is some of the strongest neutral commons you can get, I guess. Maybe we want to check Defender of Argus, maybe Jungle Panther. I will include them all, and we have to see how far we go with the restriction of cards so far. So let's check. We have, well, yeah, too many 1-drops by far, so we will reduce them. 2-drops, let's check. One is not enough, actually. So let's include some Uzus, and Raptor. 5. We have a Loot Hoarder already. Don't know. Maybe a Bluegill? I will check this later on. 3 drops, I think we have enough from the packs. 3, well, 1 would be nice, I guess. Let's take a Razorfern Hunter. I will tell you later why. 4 drops. Yeti, of course. We got 2 Hammer of Wrath. 5 and 1 Defender of Argus. So I think that's enough. 5. And that's the reason why I picked Razorfern Hunter as Frostwolf Warlord. Does really well in with the hero ability of the Paladin. Like in the Mage deck, I took Gurubashi Berserker because the hero ability of the Mage can enrage the Berserker. Here it's somewhat similar to this, because the Frostwolf Warlord can be improved by the hero ability of the Paladin. So if you play it on, if you have just the Warlord in your hand and you play it on an empty board, it's a 4/4. With the Paladin hero ability, it's a 5/5, which is for 5 mana somewhat okay, but it has the potential, for example, played with Razorfern Hunter, to get a 6/6 by just playing 2 cards, which is, yeah, very nice for 5 mana. And another reason could be the Defender of Argus, because we can buff them both. So we have to establish some kind of board control here, because we have a lot of buff spells like Blessing of Might, Hand of Protection, and buffing minions like, well, the Defender of Argus, or minions that can profit from having minions on the board, like the Frostwolf Warlord. So we want to make sure that we have minions on the board, which well, I think is great with the Harvest Golem, for example, because if it's removed, we still have a minion on the board, unless it is removed too. We have card draw. Well, let's see. Well, we're not done yet, so we have to include a 6-1, I guess. It's Ogre again, usual suspect. And especially with the Paladin hero ability, I guess we want some Stormer champions as well. So the curve seems to be rather okay, but it's too many 1-drops, in fact. So Light's Justice, I don't know how it will turn out, to be honest. It's not played in higher ranked games, but I think maybe together with the South Sea deckhand it might turn out well in terms of early pressure on the board, because well, we are lacking cards so far. So I'll keep this. Warring Infiltrator is, well, those aren't must-have. Well, I think I will either remove Blessing of Might or Hand of Protection. Blessing of Might could be nice to, for example, to remove a Yeti. We have a Light's Justice and a South Sea Deckhand. Play them both for 2 mana, 3 mana, kill the Yeti, for example. But I don't know, maybe Hand of Protection is better here. To be honest, I don't know. I will cut out the Hand of Protection for now and we'll see if we have to improve this. So now the curve may, well, there may be too many 1-drops, but we will see this later on. There's something that we want with the 4-drops now. Well, I guess Shieldmaster is okay. Then we have 1 card that we could include now. None of these actually. Wow, 7 2-drops is okay, I guess. 4 3-drops are okay. 6 1-drops might be too many. I think we should include a 5-drop. One of them. Now I will take a Gnomish Inventor, because the deck lacks card draw, except the Loot Hoarder and maybe the Hammer of Wrath. So, since we have very many early game drops, we shouldn't run out of steam. Or well, that's it so far, so let's try it in ranked. And well, get the gold and a new card back. I think you should save your money for Arena. If it's your main account and you have the time to. But since that's my Asian account and I don't have the time to spend all the gold on arena runs, which can take a very long time, I bought some packs. Maybe you want to play next Ramas, don't have the time, so maybe you want to save the gold either, but you have to spend it somehow to get more cards, obviously. So another Paladin. I kept all the cards because I have the coin, turn 1, turn 2, turn 3, turn 4. I think we're good here. I have to consider whether I want to play the Bloodfen or the Loot Hoarder. Next turn he might play Reinforce, which would be bad with the Loot Hoarder. He might play a 3-2 like the Bloodfen Raptor. Then the Loot Hoarder would be nicer, but I guess we will start with a strong card and see how it turns out. So it's the Asian accounts again. You may see a little lag here, but well, in this game it does not matter that much. Well, plays an ooze. So Loot Hoarder would be better now, I guess.
Mind if I roll knee?
That's the main reason why I don't trade here. There are two possibilities. He hits my face with this, then I can trade the Loot Hoarder, which is a much better trade, or he has to trade, then wow. That's kind of aggressive. Wow. I don't think that was correct.
Hey,
So now I can make this trade. Have still one body around and got 3 damage the last turn. And I had him to play 2 cards. So you can see I have more cards than him now, which is nice. I will... If I don't have to, I won't play the Ooze because of the true silver champion. To destroy it. Or maybe he has Light's Justice like I have. So that's what I told earlier, that's why the Harvest Golem is really cool. Because he used the spell, has no mana left, and I still have a minion on the board, which would be really nice if I had, for example, the Frostwolf Warlord. So now I should be considerate about playing him Consecration the next turn, which costs 4 mana and deals 2 damage to all of us. Would clear my board now, so I won't play some of the small minions. I will take the Blue Guild Warrior if I can, because it's, well, sudden 2 damage. That isn't that obvious, so I can make trades that he might not expect. So I will play the Yeti and attack him. That's why the Yeti is cool in terms of stat distribution. If he plays True Silver Champion, he might be able to do 4 that's what I expected. So the Yeti would survive a True Silver Champion. I think no other 4-drop would. Wow. Second Humility. Huh. I don't find the minions that scary that he used to the Humility to. So he's spending cards that has, well, it saved him 3 damage now, or 3 life. I don't think that's, well, worthy place or valuable trade. Well, if he has another Consecration, I have 2 guys that survives it. I played the Warring Infiltrator because next turn I want to play the Ogre, so there won't be mana left to play the 1-drop. Ah, there's the True Silver Champion. That's why... Well, okay, I talked about 4-drops that can survive the True Silver Champion. This is one of them. Besides the Yeti, which has 1 attack more, obviously. Well, it was the right decision to hold the Ooze, because I can... Wow, he didn't attack, that's really nice. And to play the Infiltrator, because I can trade here. So if you can see, I changed the plan to play the Ogre, because of obvious reasons here. I could consider to run the to hit his face with all my minions, because he has to attack the Shieldmaster anyways. But if he has something like another Consecration, he can clear this board, and now I can make the decision which minions I want to trade here. And since this Infiltrate doesn't survive a Consecration, and trades very favorably with the Ooze.
For justice.
And since Light's Justice isn't that great, I will just attack him. If I had a silver hand, and especially against a Paladin, you have to consider maybe that he has Blessing of Might or Blessing of Kings. Yeah, yes, he had it. So he would have been able to kill my Shieldmaster off with his Ooze and the Blessing of Kings. So it was the right decision to clear this board again. So let's see. If he runs that into the Shieldmaster, it gets well, let's see how much damage I got. 6, 8, 9 isn't enough. 10 maybe. So if he runs that into that, then this is a 5-2. Well, since I have more cards than him, more life and more board position, I will just clear the things off, I guess. Yeah, I will take it this way.
Reporting for duty. Move quickly.
So I'm still a little bit afraid of Consecration here, because if I play the Panther it dies too. And since my position is very strong, I will pass the turn here.
They'll never know what hit them.
To be honest, maybe I shouldn't have, but this doesn't weaken my position at all.
Reporting for duty.
So how much damage do I have? 4, 6. It's okay. So I will clear
for justice
off.
The battle.
This. Play the Earthen Ring partially to heal this up. Get another minion on the board.
The battle.
Next turn I might want to play the Ogre.
Justice.
Well, I think I should have played the Panther before.
Reporting for duty.
So I think now is the time.
What you looking at? For justice. The battle. Of course. The battle.
So the biggest threat now would be Equality, which sets all minions to 1 health, and then Consecration.
Glory to the Sindora.
Oh, an epic. So as you can see, his deck has higher quality than mine, but I figured to... Well, I think I'm sure to say that's a win.
The victory.
Oh, we get another 10 gold here, and we get level 2. Wow, there is our true silver champion. That's definitely a card that we want to add here. So, let's see how we can improve the deck now with the true silver. Maybe 1 Light's Justice is okay. And 1 Shieldmaster less. Does the curve look like? We have a lot of 4-drops, but I guess that's okay if you play Paladin. Yeah, might be okay. We didn't have to use any one. Well, I think that's just as the no, the Wogen Infiltrator. So we had 2 1-drops in this game. So let's check how this deck performs now.
Uther versus Anduin. The light shall bring victory.
I will fight with honor.
Turn 1 Wogen Infiltrator, draw Knight's Justice, play both with charge. Nice. Well, I have another turn to play. Since priests don't run weapons, I can display as an ordinary 2-drop. Can play.
You shall not pass.
Interesting. I need to attack here. Yes.
First kill.
Is someone injured?
Interesting play. Was a nice play because I don't have enough damage to kill both of them. He might kill the Warring Infiltrator with the priest next turn, gets another card. Really annoying with those priests. But you may have seen it in the first video of mine, where it did nearly, well, something similar. That's one of the few situations where I consider Shield Bearer as a nice card, but you have to have it on the starting hand, so I don't know. Seems a bit weak to me, but we have to deal with it anyway.
Well met.
First kill.
This would be a situation where Blessing of Might would have been helpful, so we could clear both minions off. Ow. Here's our true silver champion. So I think I have to overkill here. Would be nice with a mana more, so I could play the South Sea deckhand. But it has charge next turn anyway.
For justice.
Wow, runs loses. That hurts. So I can't do this trade, which would be nice now, but cannot charge anymore. So what to do now? 5 mana, play 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. If I don't trade here, he will trade with the Panther, bring me in a worse board position, so...
Reporting for duty.
I'll do the trade here. And I considered playing the deckhand also, but 5 mana is the turn where he can play Holy Nova, of course, which clears my board, so I didn't want to have the deckhand on the board when this happens.
My eyes are open.
Next turn might be strong with the Stormwind Champion, if my minions stay alive here on the board. But I consider the priest to, well, have the better position here in every way.
Pandaria will
Okay. But he runs a lot of interesting cards. Let's put it that way. So... well, okay.
Behold the might of Stormwind!
There isn't much I can do, so I'll do it this way. He might have another Northshire cleric. Would get him another card. Huh. Well, then let's do it again.
Of course.
The battle!
Wow, he managed to draw 4 mana more than 4 cards. Nice.
I must consider.
But he only has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 2 more than me. Okay. This isn't a card, and I will draw 1.
I wonder.
Tazdingo! Yes!
So the question is Razorfen Hunter or Harvest Golem. Well, I'll take the more resilient approach here.
Reporting for duty.
Game this
Of course.
If he has a card with spell damage and another Holy Nova, it would clear all minions except the Chillwind Yeti and the summoned damaged golem. Here would have cleared all
I must consider.
minions except the Yeti. Oh. But I didn't have other choices, I guess. What comes next, Holy Nova? Of course.
Reporting for duty.
I don't know if I want to play the Hunter, but I'll do it.
Of course.
He has no Holy Nova left, and this will survive it anyway. I don't know if I want to use the champion here. Greatest card in my deck is Stormwind Champion, which I played 2 of. I could draw into an Ogre, would leave me enough mana, would cut my mana short to use Reinforce, but I think I don't want him to know that I have like 8 damage in my hand right now. And maybe he runs another Ooze. Attacking him does nothing to the state of the board, and if I don't attack and he oozes it, the ooze has so much value. I don't want to grant him this. I may have played the champion if one of my Stormwind champions would still be in the deck, but wow. Huh. So I think it was the right call to... How much damage do I have? 9, 10, 12, 13, okay. So I think this was the right choice, because he didn't know that I had 4 damage in my hand, and
You have better.
I could... If I hadn't lethal damage on the board, I could have killed the Yeti with this, because he didn't expect me to kill him so easily. Yeah, level 3. Level. Actually, it's level 3 in German. So level 3 is what I wanted to say. So I considered the position of the priest stronger than mine, but he didn't manage to get advantage out of his card advantage. So I guess I don't have to change much in the deck right now. Although the South Sea deckhand didn't do a great job.
Versus Anduin.
This, no, it's not the same.
Light shall bring victory.
I will fight with honor.
I think I will keep all these cards. 1 drop is okay, 2 drop is okay. Maybe I will need this one to clear something that he plays. Earthen Ring is okay. So let's go. There's something like a nice curve here. If I manage to draw a Yeti or a champion or something. Well, Light Justice would be nice now. So I won't play either of these cards.
Reporting for duty.
Because the Bloodfen Raptor can easily be traded with this guy. The Bluegill warrior trades 1-1 and leaves one of these guys, so he clears 2 guys with his 1 card. Don't want this. And my reinforced guy can easily trade with one of these. So he has to make the trades if he wants to. Seems to be the right choice. Ah, there's Light Justice. So, well then, do it this way.
For justice. The battle.
Otherwise, I think I would play. I would have played the Panther and killed him off with the recruit.
Tazdingo! Yes!
Maybe I should have done this with a coin. Okay. 2, 3, 4. Okay. I think the Raptor is lost anyways. I think if I might want to trade the warrior into his Shieldmaster, so the 1/1 stays alive. I have 2 blessings of might in here. Might be helpful. Especially if he plays Holy Nova on the next turn. The guy will die anyway, but
Let's move quickly.
I think I'll trade this
The battle. For justice.
next turn Ogre. Next turn Ogre. And if he has an Holy Nova, it doesn't get too much value.
Pass me that arc light spanner.
There's no benefit in attacking him, and since I have just one Light's Justice left in my deck, I won't draw into another one. Well, but maybe in a True Silver Champion. Maybe I should have attacked this phase. But this Panther will go down to his inventor, so... And ooh! So, if he doesn't play another minion, there's the chance for the Panther to reveal himself. Take him, attack, trade this, trade the Ogre with the Inventor, and trade the Blue Girl with the Ooze. Oh. Okay, thanks for destroying my Knight's Justice. So I don't have to worry about the lost value here. But I definitely should have attacked this phase last turn. Eight cards against my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. But he has 8 cards in his hand.
I wonder.
One of them should
someone
be Shadow
injured?
Word Death, I guess. Strange turn. Maybe he wants to delay my turn. Well, the damage on him. He doesn't have something to back the Northshire Cleric up, like a Taunt, or... well, spells that let the Cleric survive against my board position. I can easily kill him with both of my... in 2 obvious ways that he can see, so I don't think this was the right play anyway. I'm not sure if I want to use the True Silver Champion though. But I think I'll do. So he has a harder time to remove the Ogre.
For justice.
But it was overkill, and I may have used it in the future.
Well played.
That board is clearly threatening to him, so he has to act somewhere. And this might be lethal if I get Stormwind Champion or another True Silver Champion.
I must
Embrace
consider.
the void.
Circle of Healing would be bad now, but then it would have been the... okay. Heh.
You have better.
Okay. I think he understands the card the wrong way. Ashenai Soul Priest turns your healing abilities into damage abilities, not vice versa. Oh, level 4. What do we get? Consecration, another strong 4-drop, which we have a lot of already. But let's see if we can put it in here somehow. Consecration. Well, I definitely want to keep to the True Silver Champion, the Hammer of Wrath, the Yeti. Did we see the Defender of Argus in any of those prior games? I don't think so. I think I'll trade the other Shieldmaster and another Light Justice for those cards. Now the curve is really heavy on the 4-drops, but the Paladin has a lot of good 4-drops, so I guess I'll try this out. No, I think now I want to change the Blessing of Mage, which I think we didn't... well, we did not see this in the past games, but I think I want to have a Hand of Protection for, well, the Yeti or the inventor to do better trades with, because it is not so heavy on the 1-drops anymore. And I think I don't want to keep the deckhand now, because it just has... It has charge if I have a True Silver Champion, which is quite late, and so it was supposed to be a early game drop, so I'll cut this off too. But I think maybe a 3-drop? Another Razor Fan? Well, I was a bit low on cards in the last games, and since I don't have another loot hoarder, I think I will put in a Novice Engineer, which is quite bad. A 1/1 minion for 2 mana. It's like reinforce the hero ability of the Paladin. But you have a body on the board that can be buffed, or that can trade with something, and you get a card, so I think it's okay. If not, I have to reconsider then. But that's okay. That's why we are here for. To improve the deck with new cards and reconsidering.
Uther versus Uther. I
Another
will
Paladin.
fight with honor. Justice demands retribution.
I had to play against the AI to get access to the Paladin class, and now I meet them all the way along. Funny.
The light protects me.
Huh. So, since I removed mostly all the 1-drops, I think the Working Infiltrators stay still with us. I have to... Huh. Maybe I should have coined out some of the 1-drops. 2-drops. Well, I considered coining out the Harvest Golem, but
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
then the next turn I could have played the Panther, which dies to a 2/2 anyways, so I'll play it now and see then, I guess. Oh no. If I played those guys, he trades it with the Argent Squire, doesn't trade.
I wonder.
So I have to do a trade with the Loot Hoarder. And it's my turn 4 play, which I don't have a strong one, so take the Harvest Golem, it's resilient. Can trade with both of the minions, or at least with the Divine Shield. Consecration would be nice now. Okay. Maybe I will lose this. It seems to be... well... it was a better start from him. And this deck seems... well, somewhat... concepted, balanced.
Let me think.
But both of these guys trades with his guys. If he doesn't want to trade, I can play the Frostwolf, which would be a 6/6 then. Let's see. Otherwise I could coin out the Ogre next turn. See what I get. Consecration would be nice. But it looks like that he has the stronger position.
I wonder.
Not on my watch.
Wow. Oh, there's the Head of Protection. I got 2 cards because my loot hoarder died. Wow, okay. It's not that his deck is stronger than mine. It's mostly because he plays it well too. He does the right trades, he does have the right answers, so I think he will win this.
I hope you like my invention.
And he, if he does, he earned the win too, so it's okay. This deck seems to be well concepted in terms of mana curve and, well, the concept. He buffs, well, it seems to be a buffing deck, so he has a strong 1-drop that can hardly, well, that... Yeah. He has a lot of... Well, how to say? He has the drops that come with Divine Shield, so they are... It's hard to remove them. So the buffs that he got stand longer, and he had an Argent Protector to give other minions Divine Shield and so on, so this seems to be well, a good deck to me, at least. So I consider to play Consecration to remove the Divine Shield and trade these, both of these, and I will do so, I guess, to get... It's, well, to play Consecration on 2 guys and one of them reinforced from a 0 ability isn't very effective, but my board position is so weak at the moment that I somewhat have to. Next turn I could play Yeti Defender, which would give both minions Taunt and, well, would leave this guy out of Consecration range, but I'd like to say an ooze, to see an ooze now. Now begins the time that I have to worry about my life total.
My shield for Argon!
We saw in the past that he runs a lot of buff cards like Blessing of Might or Argent Protector, so I'll clear that off. If he plays Blessing of Kings, this would be really bad. Because, well, not so bad, but the well, the Panther would have killed it. Maybe this wasn't the right choice, because now the Panther dies to Consecration, the Yeti dies to Consecration and choosing the champion. Well, might have been the wrong decision. Now he can trade his reinforced guy with the Argent Defender of Argus. Yeah, well, and the ooze shows up, but the turn too late.
Pass me that Arc-Light Spanner!
So I think I want to protect the defender here.
Reporting for duty.
I smell blood.
This is a very weak play, but I think I will need all the guys here. Unless he has another Consecration in his hand, I can play the Frostwolf Warlord next turn, which would be quite strong then. 1, 2, 3, 4 would be an 8/8 then. And well, as I said, I have to worry about my life total, which is 12 now. If he buffs it with his reinforced guy with kings or something, I would be a 5/5, so I would have 7 mana health.
Get in there and fight, maggot! The frost wolves stand ready.
Okay, hey, that's my trick. Wow, another frost wolf. So I don't think I'm able to remove the frost wolf here, which is bad for me. So I'll check the secret out, I guess.
Hey, give me a minute.
So it isn't the resurrection secret, and it isn't the get down secret. So I think it is the secret that I don't know the name of now, but it sets my minion to 1 health, which would be bad now. Otherwise it doesn't make a difference at all if I clear this well.
The frost wolves stand ready.
Yeah, of course. Repentance. But I can play the second one.
The frost wolves stand ready. To battle!
If he has consecration, I'm screwed anyway, so...
The breach! First kill.
If he doesn't have consecration, I can
Reporting for duty.
send this into maybe this and...
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Okay. Wow. Ah, okay. He didn't hit my face. That's good news, I guess. So I can trade nearly all of my minions now. This is a favorable trade. This is one.
Hey, give me a minute.
This guys with 1 HP there.
Behold the might of Stormwind! Reporting for duty.
Now it depends on his draw, but I think I'm in a good position now. I could have played the Ooze, but if he has, if he draws into a True Silver Champion, got to win this. If he drew into a True Silver Champion, I really wanted it to be gone. Wow, won 4 games in a row and has, well, I have the new card back now, so I think there isn't a real reason to reconsider the match, the deck here, and I hope I can get the 5th win on the 5th game for many golds.
Uther versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
I will fight with honor.
Don't know if I should keep the Hand of Protection, but well, not against the Mage. Let's say I play the Warrior with Hand of Protection. Well, it would survive then, but the Mage can easily remove it with a Fire Blast. So he would basically he would remove the Hand of Protection for 2 mana.
Reporting for duty.
That's why I don't want to attack with the Worgen Infiltrator, and that's why I didn't want to attack with the Blue Gold Warrior, because you can easily trade it off with the hero ability, and that wouldn't give me advantage at all. Wow, another Hand of Protection.
The battle!
They stay silent and calm.
I wonder.
Maybe next turn if
Master of magics.
you play something. Huh. That's money for me.
For justice.
And I think that's a good point to attack with it, because if he does, it slows him down, so he has 2 mana. The worst thing that could happen is a Frostbolt then. Oh. Well, this would have killed my minions anyways. At least the Organ Infiltrator, so I did another 2 damage with it, which is okay.
I hope you like my invention.
Mages also don't run weapons, so the ooze is okay here. Oh, a lot of card draw. So the ooze is dead next turn. Do I want to give him Hand of Protection? I have 2 on my hand, which are somewhat dead now, so... And I have a mana left. Play it this way, so... Sure, why not? Nine cards! Wow. That's gonna be tough. Next turn he could play Flame Strike.
What to do? What to do?
Oh, Stormwind Champion. Convenient.
Behold the might of Stormwind!
As you can see, this healed my ooze because it doesn't drop after the buff fades, so curious what this is. So it isn't Ice Barrier, which would have granted him 8 armor. It isn't Vaporize, which would have destroyed the sheep. So it might be a Mirror Entity, Ice Block, or Counterspell. Well, let's check this out. It's not Mirror Entity.
Reporting for duty.
So it's either Ice Block or Counterspell. I'm a little bit afraid of Blizzard, which would clear my board, or Flame Strike. Maybe Flame Strike now? Yeah, of course.
Reporting for duty.
For justice.
Next turn I could have 5, 7, 9. Oh, not quite enough. It seems that he doesn't play cards. Just removes my board.
Require my assistance.
Wow, okay. And that's why he saved all of his cards. And it's kind of hard to kill a 5/7 with this guy. Even if this was Blessing of Might, would be 4 damage. 5/6, 7. Well, okay. Blessing of Might would be nice here.
I wonder.
Okay, so it seems like I have 3, 5. Yeah, this will stay on the board a turn. So he is able to cycle the fireball that he got, which means he can cast fireball, get another fireball, can play these those. Well, okay, that's some kind of combo deck, which is bad for me now.
Reporting for duty.
I don't want to complain.
Eyes are open.
At least not too much.
I must move quickly.
The battle.
So let's see. Maybe I should have protected my Yeti, but would be 2 mana more. Don't know if this matters.
We have many secrets.
Oh, not the secret. 2 fireballs means 12 damage. So in the next couple of turns I will be dead, I guess. Wow. 18 damage in his hand.
The battle.
He basically has 17 life now. So one, I guess, is either Counterspell, Spellbender, Ice Block. Wow, okay. Five. Well, I'll check for Counterspell, I guess. Or Spellbender? Counterspell. Okay. Poor me.
The battle.
Well, choices aren't that big now. It's 18 damage on the hand for 12 mana, which means...
Are you ready for this?
Okay. Well, I think I lost. Yeah.
Reporting for battle.
7 damage.
The battle.
Can play 2 fireballs for 8 mana, which deal 14 damage. Ah, I'm dead. But maybe he didn't recognize.
Well played.
Well played.
My shield for Argus.
The battle.
Well, he should know that he has 2 fireballs left that can kill me now for 14 damage. But maybe he isn't aware of that either, so... What does it hit? Well, lucky for me until now. But... yeah, of course. I'll lose anyway.
Well played.
Well played.
Behold the might of Storm
the
breach.
So he is obviously lethal now, so I think he will finish me off. Will he? Yes. Oh no! Humility. Humility. Not a card that I want to add to this game. To this deck. So why did I lose? Basically because, well, the mage had a well-considered deck that's built around the legendary. And Tony does. That grants him fireballs for spells, and I didn't manage to kill the mage before this. I brought him down to 10, but I would have needed a better start. Or more strong early game cards
I will
to
fight with honor.
kill him off, but that would have needed more. Well, in this case he would have cleared more with the flame strike, so I'm not sure if there's something. I don't have a great turn 3 play, but I have the Farseer. I guess he will attack me. I guess maybe he will hero ability me, so I won't overheal with the Farseer. But I think about waiting for turn... Ah, okay, well. I didn't think about that, to be honest. Okay.
Don't mess with
That comes in handy. Against the hunter I have to be aware of Unleash the Hounds, which gives him 1/1 dogs with charge for 3 mana and so many dogs, like the amount of minions that I have on the board. Okay, this was like the strongest card that he could get out of his animal companion. I wonder if I want to play Consecration and trade in the hunter. I don't think that there is another good way to deal with this situation, so I won't do this. Maybe I should have played one of the oozes and the loot hoarder and don't attack. Wait for the next turn to clear it off. But
Pass me that arc-light spanner.
wow. Well, to be honest, this looks like a very solid hunter deck. Hunter is very cheap to play in terms of valuable cards and playstyle. So I think I might lose here too. Just the right trades too, and well, I shouldn't have used Consecration beforehand. But it was right to save the oozes. Strange card to play here, but okay. Wow, I'm down to 9 already. This is hard. Destroy the weapon. Heal myself up. Trade with another minion. Question is, which of them? I think I will do this way. If I traded with a Timberwolf, it would save me 3 damage. Well, it would 3 damage. So these couldn't kill. Well, okay. Then I have to trade with the wolf. So they all can trade with the ooze, but none of them can trade easily with the Farseer. Okay. But I think there is no need to trade with the Farseer. Okay. That's typical hunter play. Maybe I need stronger early game drops. The Novice Engineer isn't very scary at all. Maybe another bluegill or, well, a croc. Croc is something that I can put on the board by itself. Just need one more win war, right? Yeah, 4 in a row, then lost 2. It's a bit, well, common if you play ranked. You win a few games, you lose a few games, you try to improve. But as long as you win more games than you lose, you're golden.
Uther versus Anduin.
The light shall bring victory.
I will fight with honor.
So I'm lacking the coin, so I will send those back and wow. So I rely on my top decks the first 2 turns. Wow, it didn't help at all. In general, priests have a very slow start, so this might be okay. None of these are cards that I want to see in his hand, to be honest, but okay.
Reporting for duty.
If he plays the Harvest Golem now. Ah, could be. That's bad news. It's very bad news because, well, you can trade with both minions, but there isn't... I don't have an answer to this. But I guess he will attack this minion and then hit my face. Maybe he will trade with both minions. Or he has a power word shield, then you can trade with both minions in your deck next turn. Some really strong plays here. Well, it's kinda obvious that I will trade with a damaged golem next turn, so it was the right choice to hit my face. So I'll put the AD on the board, so I have a strong body there. It was kind of a strong start of him, but I don't think that it paid off that well. Okay. Oh, that's
For justice.
should play it the other way around. Do I want to hit it? Yes. Well, that wasn't a good play because I wanted to play 1-4-2 here, and I should have attacked after the Yeti because then it's a 1-1. Blah blah blah. That's nice. So I have 2 guys that survive Holy Nova. And I hope that the 4 extra damage that I took from the Lightspawn won't make a difference here in the game. But we will see that. Next turn, reinforce Frostwolf Warlord to make it even stronger. But I guess he has a powered death in the hand that kills a minion with more than 5 attack. Maybe I should play an ogre, but that's
Reporting for duty.
might be different in the future. So would be a 7/7 then. It's a 6/7, but I use all of my mana. I think that's okay. So I have a cheaper play in the following turns if I need to. Maybe next turn Consecration Warlord would be possible. Yeah, Shadowward Dearth, of course. Would have killed my 7/7. Now it's a 6/7. That's okay. Okay, he got my True Silver Champion beforehand. That's kind of bad news. Forgot about that.
Reporting for duty.
What you looking at?
Of course.
The battle!
But it seems like that I still have the better board position here. If he plays another... no, he doesn't have a Holy Nova. It would have... he would have used it then. Wow. I don't think that he has like 16 damage in his hand. Can you imagine that? Oh, let's draw a new card. Okay.
The Frost Wolves stand ready.
The battle! The battle!
Since he haven't used Shadowward Death on the Ogre, I think he doesn't have it in his hand. Even if he has to use it on the Frostwolf, so the Ogre survives. Worst thing would be Holy Fire on the Ogre, and then Holy Nova. Those would survive. No, well, that's all good news. Okay. That's kind of a strong play, but I guess I have lethal in my hand. Do I? 8, 9, 10, 14. Yes, I do. So, that was the 5th win. I get a lot of gold now. 120 gold. And played with a nearly basic Paladin deck to rank 20 with 5 wins of 7 games. I think that's okay. So, well, I think I've earned myself a new pack, since I still have an open arena pass, and well, I won't spend the money so fast, so I think another pack is okay. And maybe it's exciting for you too, what I can get on my Asian account. Ooh-hoo-hoo. And I think it's a reward that I earned for these wins. Ooh. Tower. Well, another common pack. Argent Protector! Well, maybe I should have bought the pack beforehand, because Argent Protector is very strong. It's quite similar to Hand of Protection, but you pay just 1 mana more and get a 2/2 minion on the board. It's quite strong. Another Earthen Ring Farseer. Explosive Trap, okay. Repentance. I think I wouldn't have used it, but both of these cards are worth considering in the deck, of course. And a Cold Light Oracle, well, no. It's nothing I would consider to play. Okay then, thank you for watching. Let me know if, well, what you think in the comments, as usual. If you missed something, if I can help you in any way, let me know. And thanks for watching everyone, and see you later. Bye bye.